Hello, Mrs. Newmeyer back here again for our tin whistle unit and our music theory. Today we're going to be learning about rhythm. All right, so to learn rhythm, we want to start by looking at our music. We have a few things we're going to learn about first, and then we'll get to clapping some beats. All right, so I'm looking at our Yankee Doodle piece, which is on page 253. Now we'll look at the top. Okay, here's our treble clef that we practiced last time. I want you to notice some things here. If you get over here after our ta, 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 we get to this line. You see that line down here? And then we have another ta, 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 rest, another line. Ta, 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 line. That is called a bar line. When we have those bar lines, it separates out what we call measures. So how many measures do you see in this first line here? Well, let's count the bars. We've got one, so that's one measure. Here's another measure, because here's our bar line. Here's another measure, and here's another measure. All right, so we've got four measures, 1, 2, 3, 4, in this first line here. So that's what's called a bar line, and that's what's called a measure. Now, that helps us know in each measure we have 4 counts. Like we were talking about, ta, 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 ta. Or if we have our whole notes or our half notes. Now you can spend some time practicing and trying to remember and reviewing what each note gets. Now, do you remember how many beats does a whole note get? Whole note, 3, 4. Okay, that was 4. Whole note, 3, 4. 4 beats. All right, what about an eighth note? Do you remember how many beats that gets? Did you say half of a beat? If you did, you're right. Remember, T, 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 T. All right, what about a quarter note? Remember, 4 quarters in a dollar. So 4 each gets 1 beat in a 4 beat measure. Ta, 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 ta. All right, what about a half note? Well, if our whole note got 4, how many beats does our half note get? Did you say 2? That's right. All right, so let's practice some rhythms. Now, rhythms are going to be how many notes and how we play those notes. Now, for our first rhythm, I want you to see if you can clap this out. All right, let's do it together. So we've got, what notes do we have? We have a quarter note, and a half note. So if we were to do it with our voices, we'd say ta, ta, half note. All right, let's practice clapping that out. Ready? Ta, ta, half note. Okay, let's try that again. Ta, ta, half note. So when we do our quarter notes, we're going to ta, 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 ta. Our eighth notes are going to go T, 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 T. Whole notes will be whole note, 3, 4. Because we're going to hold that note for all 4 counts. And then our half notes are half note, half note. All right, let's try another. Ooh, that's what we were just clapping. All right, let's try that one. Try that one on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half note, half note. All right, you clap it. All right, let's try this one. Half note, ta, ta. Good. All right, here's another one. Ready? You try it. Ta, half note, ta. See that one? What about this one? Whole note, 3, 4. Yep, so we clap it like this. Whole note, 3, 4. Here's another one for you. We've got our quarter notes in there in this one. Okay, ready? Ti, ti, ta, ta, ta. All right, here's another one. Ta, 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 ta. Good. All right, are you getting it? All right, let's try another one. This is a little bit more tricky. Has a couple eighth notes in there, and then we go to our quarter notes. Ready? Ti, 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 ta, ta. So, ti, 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 ta, ta. Can you do that? You try it. Ti, 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 ta, ta. Good. All right, now you can try some more in class. What I encourage you to do is take your piece of paper, or if you have a piece of staff paper, you can use that too. Or you can draw your own staff. Remember, we learned how to do that. Put line, oops, I forgot my side lines, okay. And then the line in the middle of each. And draw out your own rhythm. Now, how about each of you draw a rhythm and then take turns in class clapping out each of your rhythms. So say I draw 1, 2, 3, 4. How would we play it? How would we clap this? Ta, ta, half note, right? So ta, ta, half note. Okay, make your own rhythms. Spend some time playing each other's rhythms, clapping each other's rhythms, and then we'll start with our tin whistle. All right, did you have fun clapping each other's rhythms? All right, now we're going to play some rhythms. So I'm going to show you how this works. You can use the rhythms that you came up with, or if you have the flashcards, you can play some of these rhythms together as a class. Now I'm going to bring out the rhythm that I made, and I'm going to play that, and I'll invite you to play that with me. But first, let's review how we hold our tin whistle. All right, we've got the barrel and our finger holes. Take our left hand, left on top. All right, got left on top, right on bottom, covering up all my holes. And we've got our mouthpiece. And do you remember what this is called? Fipple. Right. All right, now you can play any notes. You can have all of the holes covered, or you can have part of them covered for the rhythm exercise. Now your hole coverings will be, you'll have to do the right ones when we start playing the song, but for now, for the rhythm exercise, go ahead and put them in any place. And we're going to play this rhythm that I came up with. So we're going to ta, ta, half note. All right, so I'll show you and then you can try. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, did you hear it went, ooh, ooh, ooh. I held the half note 2 counts because half notes get 2 counts. All right, you try it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Did you get it? All right. Now you can take turns trying out some rhythms together. If you have the flashcards, you can use those. Or if you want to use the rhythms that you came up with and drew on your staff paper, go ahead and practice your rhythms. Make sure you're getting them all together at the same time. You're not going too fast. You're not going too slow. You're getting them all in the right time. Follow your conductor and follow the time that you're going along. The 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, give it a try. To conclude today, we're going to play a little bit of our song. And our Yankee Doodle song is the one we're going to be playing. And depending on how much practice you've had and how far you've gotten so far, you might just do the first couple measures, or maybe you'll do the whole line, or maybe you're at halfway through the song even. But first I want you to hear someone playing it on tin whistle that's really good at playing tin whistle, and so you can kind of get a feel for what this will sound like if you do get lots and lots of practice. Ready? All right, now they played it really fast, right? It'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not at that speed yet, so we'll play it slower when we play it. Have fun practicing, practice at home, and get ready. Maybe even to show something when you're ready. Maybe next week you're ready to play for the class a couple measures, or maybe even that whole first line. All right, enjoy playing, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.